Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And today, we are diving into Future State Suicide Squad issue number 2. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with Suicide Squad or Future State, go ahead and check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything. And this also will be featuring Black Adam. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright, so this issue picks us up and we see Connor Kent. Connor Kent imprisoned by Amanda Waller, and Connor saying that he's not a criminal and that he can't be caged forever. And she lets him know that he's not a prisoner, that this is an opportunity for him for him to be better. And this is when we cut over to present day at Happy Harbor, Rhode Island on Earth 3. And they're working on some kind of operation inside of this mountain. And once the switch is flipped, the tech they stole from Brainiac would be in place. And the mountain's power is rerouted to the task at hand. And so once Waller flips that switch, it causes this whole world to be locked away from everything and everyone forever. And this is when we cut over to our actual Suicide Squad and we see Peacemaker, Cheetah, Evil Star, and Parademon all camped out Amanda Waller's house. Or apartment building, some kind of office building maybe. It doesn't really specify on that aspect. But they're camped out waiting for their move. And they're about to make their engagement and they do a countdown. And everyone is going into place. Mirror Master, Lord Zod, all of these individuals are getting ready to take on all of Amanda Waller's Justice League. And on the go, they're thrown off. Because Amanda Waller knew they were coming. The Justice League knew they were coming. And so, now Task Force X has to cut their way through all of these monsters to be able to get to Amanda Waller. And we see Evil Star on the ground, taken over and beaten up by these guys. And Amanda Waller telling Peacemaker to stop because his friend is about to die. And this is when Peacekeeper says everybody knew exactly what they were getting into. And clicks a button. And we see Evil Star explode. And Peacemaker telling Amanda Waller that we need you to come home. Come back to our Earth and fix everything that needs being fixed. Flag needs you. He's asking for you to come home. And so am I. And this is when Amanda Waller lets us know that she doesn't even know who Flag is, but she's distracted them long enough. And this is when it clicks in Peacekeeper's head and he realizes that this isn't actually Amanda Waller. This is the Amanda Waller of Earth 3. And this is when we cut over to their Amanda Waller, who clicks a button, and we see Clayface begging her not to do it. But he explodes. And Connor just asking like, what did you do? What needed to be done? That's her response. What she always does. And this is when Zod and Connor go at it. And Zod really is giving it to Connor. Connor looks like he's about to lose this fight, but this is when Zod just stops. Because Flash shot him in the back of the head, not realizing that it wasn't just going to neutralize him, but it actually killed him. Amanda Waller lied to them about this. And so obviously, you know, the Flash is stunned, shocked, and complete disarray because she just killed somebody not knowing. And we see Mirror Master and Wonder Woman going at it as well, only for Mirror Master to have his head explode. And Peacekeeper be at the door of Amanda Waller saying that it's over. But Amanda Waller tells him that it's never over. And this is when Connor arrives and we see Connor and Peacemaker stand toe to toe. But Connor says that he's not a criminal and he's not going to do this. He's not going to fight. He's not going to kill him like Amanda Waller wants. And then he hits the switch that he believes is going to stop Amanda Waller's plan. But little did he know that this was all part of her plan to begin with. She needed to know, and now she does. Superman didn't just destroy a detonator, it was the kill switch. And now that's destroyed, it's finished. Project Homebase is complete. Earth 3 is sealed away forever. And Connor asks her, why? Why did you do this? And her response is because this imperfect world needed someone perfect to watch over it. You're not a criminal, just as you aren't Kent, you aren't Luthor. This is the opportunity that I promised you. Because now you get what you always wanted. You get to be Superman. This is your Earth, your home. Now watch over it and keep it safe. And that's where we will dive in to the second part of this comic, which is Black Adam, picking up in the 853rd century the Unkindness is making their descent upon the homeworld of Black Adam. And we see Gold Beetle crashing in, letting them know that she has a solution. She has a way of fixing everything. But before that, she has to get into introductions. Because right off the bat, her name is Gold Beetle. And she comes from a long line of heroes and time travelers, aka Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. Now, she'd been spending her time at the vanishing point when the Unkindness made their attack. And barely being able to make it out of there alive, she went to the one place where she might be able to find some kind of help. And Wonder Woman confused, because she's like, how did you choose this place out of all of the places to search for some kind of help? And she says it's because of Black Adam. And this is when she pulls out an artifact that many recognize as the Blue Scarab, a family heirloom for her. Once upon a time, they thought it was mystical. Ended up being part of an alien species called the Reach. But the story goes an ancient wizard embedded it with magical properties. And the only magic aside from Black Adam and it, those are the only ones existing magic-wise in all of this realm. But before Black Adam is able to turn this thing on, to say the words to open it up, they're attacked and the walls come crumbling down, and Gold Beetle puts up a time bubble to protect them. And Black Adam says the words and opens up a portal. Getting sucked through the portal, they arrive in a desolate desert looking of a place, only to be met by the one and only Phantom Stranger. And his words are welcome to hell, because that's where they landed. And Adam Stranger tells us, once a hero, once upon a time, the Horsemen possessed Raven, turning her into what is the Unkindness. And Black Adam is out here along with everybody else, and Phantom Stranger says that he is going to save them, going to bring them somewhere where they can be protected. And so we go through destructed areas of what was once the universe. We see the Speed Force wall fallen. We see New Genesis in crumbles. We see Skyland complete disarray. And finally, we're brought to the location. None other than the Tower of Fate, of course. And here, the last of magic is thriving. And then we see the quintessence, made up of Sinestro, Barba, the Wizard, Spectre, and of course the Queen of the Amazons. But what's going on here isn't all it seems. This isn't a force that's going to be fighting back. These guys are just waiting out the Unkindness. They're waiting for all of this to end, because once it does end, they're going to be there to rebuild, to make a new world, to essentially reboot everything. And Gold Beetle just loses. She's just like, I can't believe you guys are even talking about doing some kind of reboot to the universe yet again. Like, this stuff gives me a headache day in and day out. But this is when Gold Beetle starts to disappear, because the Unkindness is literally consuming part of her timeline, making it to where she no longer exists. And so the Wizard says that they don't have much time, that they need to protect everybody, and the Wizard can protect Black Adam, but Wonder Woman can't be protected. And Black Adam refuses to go on without his child and without Wonder Woman. And this is when we see the Unkindness arrive and battle breaks out. And the Unkindness and her army are just laying siege to everybody. The Wizard gets backhanded. And this is where we see Black Adam try to stand toe-to-toe with the Unkindness, only for Black Adam also to get thrown to the side like a sack of potatoes. And as he crawls over to the Wizard, both of them barely breathing, he tells Adam that he needs to live. And he tells him, there's a chance that you can still live, but there might be consequences. And he tells him, damn the consequences, anything to save the universe and to save his child. And so he tells him to say my name. At long last, you are my champion. Finally coming full circle, Black Adam says the words. He says, Shazam! And with that, he is thrown through space, cutting through the fabrics of time, cutting through the Speed Force, cutting through Tempest himself, disrupting the fundamental fabrics of the Omniverse itself, only to land at the Rock of Eternity, the birthplace of his power, the center of the universe, an unescapable realm of lost souls and damned sinners. And when Adam awakes, he recognizes his surroundings, because how could he not? This was his prison for thousands of years, and now it is his prison yet again. And waking up with this realization, seeing his sacrifice, he vows that this will not hold him, that he will escape, he will destroy the unkindness, and he will see his child again. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Personally, I liked Black Adam a lot more than I actually liked the Suicide Squad. The Black Adam line is a lot of fun, and if I'm not mistaken, he was just empowered with even more power than he had before. The power of Shazam and Black Adam mixed together, it only makes sense that he would be more powerful than he currently is, or was. And being placed in the Rock of Eternity, the timeline landed him in 2021. So this story is more than likely going to be carrying on. We're going to get more of it, which I'm super excited for because I cannot wait. Now for the Suicide Squad, it was a lot of fun. My only issue is, what's going on with Connor Kent? It really does look like they're trying to change his skin color. Most of this, he looked like he had a really, really dark tan, like maybe he was spending a lot of time in hell. Who knows? But from all my recollection of comic book history, Connor has always been a white kid. And it's weird that they're darkening him up so much in these last two issues. Because it's not something that's just specific or isolated to one comic. It's been the Future State line so far. So it's a little weird on that aspect, but Peacemaker is always a fun character to see, and we saw Amanda Waller really having Connor reach his full potential and finally become the Superman that he always wanted to be. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and until the next issue,